Can the Chicago Bears actually win the Super Bowl? The Chicago Bears we're talking about here. Maybe the Niners could win the Super Bowl, or the Seahawks. Divisional round predictions. Will Reichling, hold my helmet here. Welcome back. Like, subscribe, and share. Let's get into it right now. Let's go. Hit it. Let's start with the Rams at the Bears. LA Rams at the Chicago Bears. Not going to lie, I had the Rams going to the Super Bowl before the playoffs started. I actually had them as the 1 seed before the season started, so I've been very high on the Rams this season. They've been, not going to lie, they've been underwhelming the last couple of weeks, and that Panthers game was very worrisome, to say the least. So do I switch sides and go with the Chicago Bears, or do I stay true to the LA Rams? And I'm not going to lie, it's a tough one, but I'm pivoting. I'm taking the Chicago Bears. They've just been on such a special run. I feel like they have momentum going their way. The Rams kind of don't have momentum going their way. Sure, they won against the Panthers, but it was not a feel-good win. I said in my last video, it should have been a get-right win for the Rams to make them get some momentum and rolling again. It was not that at all. And the Bears are home, tons of momentum after that last game, and I think it will carry over into this week. I know their defense isn't great, but the Rams' defense is definitely overrated right now. Their corners are lacking in size, and their pass rush has been very underwhelming. And their offense has kind of been in funks at times. And the Bears' offense could be inconsistent, but they are so good down the stretch. And Caleb Williams is so good down the stretch and so clutch down the stretch that I trust the Chicago Bears at home over the LA Rams. So give me the Bears to go to the NFC Championship game. 49ers at Seahawks. What the 49ers have done is nothing short of insane. But I saw them play Seattle a few weeks ago, and Seattle controlled that game, had complete control over that game, and they just have to play the exact same way. Don't have Sam Darnold do too much. You have the better roster. You have the better team right now because of all the injuries the Niners have. So play your game. Run with your 2 running backs. Don't turn the ball over because Darnold has 20 turnovers this year. You don't want that to rear its ugly head this week. To run the ball with your 2 running backs and play good defense. You have a top 5 defense in the league with players all over that defense. You have the better team, have the better roster. All you have to do is not make mistakes and you'll be just fine. So I'm sorry, 49ers fans. I think Kyle Shanahan deserves Coach of the Year for what he's done this season with all the injuries the Niners have. But I think it ends here. And I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks. Bills at Broncos. Again, same as the Bills-Jags game last week. It's the same situation. You have one team in the Broncos with the better roster, and you have the other team in the Bills with the better quarterback. And I'm going to take the better quarterback. I'm sorry, but I don't trust the Broncos offense. They're very inconsistent, very up and down. Bo Nix is very inconsistent, very up and down. Sometimes can be very inaccurate. I have almost no faith in the Broncos offense. And let me remember. Didn't they play in the playoffs last season? How'd that go? I'm pretty sure the Bills blew out the Broncos. So I'm going to take the better quarterback in a spot where he could elevate his game and have a chance to make the Super Bowl without Patrick Mahomes standing in his way. So I'm going to take Josh Allen over the Denver Broncos. Pretty much Josh Allen turning into Superman. Last but not least, Texans at Patriots. I love the Texans defense, but I am not confident in their offense at all. They are so up and down, and C.J. Stroud was not good in that game. And we don't know if Nico Collins is even playing at this point. I mean, he might, but even if he does, Drake May is going to have a tough matchup, but their offense has been too good for them to not at least get 16 to 20 points. They just played a very good defense in the Chargers, and they were just fine. I mean, it was low scoring, but they didn't have too many struggles on offense. They got it done. And I think they're going to get it done again. So I think to me, the Texans have the best defense in the league. They have great players on the defensive line, great players at linebacker, great players at corner, great players at safety. But it's to a point where New England kind of stacks up well with them. New England has great running backs, solid receivers, solid tight ends, but a quarterback that elevates all of these players to make him look great. So I think Drake May is in complete control of this offense this season. I think he's going to have a tough matchup against the Texans, and it might be tough, but I think they're going to score enough points to where C.J. Stroud and the struggling Texans offense won't be able to catch up to them. So I think it's going to be like another 16-3, 16-6 game that they were just in with the Chargers. So give me the Patriots. So let's recap. I got Chicago Bears over LA Rams, Seahawks over 49ers, Bills over Broncos, and Patriots over Texans. So that would leave Bears and Seahawks NFC Championship game, and Bills, Patriots AFC Championship game. So I'm already telling you right now, if that is the AFC Championship game, I'm taking the Patriots. I think the Patriots would go to the Super Bowl. We'll talk about that next week if that actually happens. Now, if we had Seahawks Bears, what would I do in that situation? Would I go with a team in Seattle that is pretty much good at every position, but they can turn the ball over and be a little reckless? Or do I go with a team like the Chicago Bears, who can be a little shaky at times, but is just special down the stretch, where the quarterback has done special things in special moments this season? I gotta be honest, I'm loving riding the magic of the Chicago Bears and riding the Chicago Bears wave. Right now, I would take Chicago. Sometimes things just can't be explained, and right now the Chicago Bears are kind of unexplainable. So I'm all for it right now with the Chicago Bears. But those are my predictions. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you agree, anything you disagree on, maybe let's start a debate. Hey, I'm always down for a debate. So that's it, guys. I hope you have a good Saturday and Sunday watching these games. I know I will. And that's really it. We'll talk next week when it all unfolds, and we'll see what we're going to do for the conference championship. Take care. Have a good night.